I did a little test. Sorry, just dropped my wag. I did a little test. Now, I was going to use this and show it on camera with part of this outside, but I was having too much fun with the Highflyer. I didn't actually show it, but I cleaned 2 windows because I wanted to see what was faster. And some of you may think this would be faster. Sometimes smaller squeegees are bigger than, can clean faster than bigger squeegees because you can move much quicker with more precise movements. Bigger channels tend to be clunky, which is why people do straight pulls. Even all said and done, with 2 straight pulls, this was still faster. And I'm going to explain to you the reason why. Some of you may think it's far-fetched, but I don't really care what y'all think. I'm just telling facts. Now, these gliding strips, as you saw in the video, I didn't have to wet it. I just sprayed it down. I didn't have to mop it in. These gliding strips, because this is a maintenance account, which means it's a weekly, well, this is bi-weekly. But if you're on weekly and bi-weekly, this is the fastest tool on God's green earth, because all you have to do is mist the windows, and this is enough to take the dust off and clean the window without any streaks. I'm living proof. I showed it to y'all. I didn't get the camera up close, but trust me, take my word for it, because I don't work like that. Alright, rest assured, if it didn't and it streaked the glass, I would mop the whole window in, but it was no need. With these gliding strips, it's just simply brilliant. I told y'all that this saves you time and money, and Willie just put some bucks back in my pocket because I shaved off 15 minutes on this outside just by spraying the windows and using the gliding strips to take the dust off without agitating the whole window and then flipping it back to squeegee. I eliminated a step. Now, not you, but the fellow tradesmen out there, those who are maybe looking into Wagtail, you gotta know what I'm talking about. Those who are using it already do, but maybe they don't know because of these gliding strips. But I assure you, if you get them, you'll see just what I'm talking about. This is the fastest tool, period. Period. And I will put my money up. I put up $100. Heck, I'll put up $500. This is the fastest tool. And the reason why I say this, because you eliminating the steps. Now, if I'm wrong, I don't claim to know everything. I just know my work, and I know what I do, and I know what's best, because I've used all the rest. All right? Now, if you could show me a tool that can clean in one simultaneous motion, and I'm not talking about Mormon. That's not practical in one motion with Mormon on a pole, because the combinator doesn't swivel. Well, at least the earlier version didn't, and no one shows that combinator doing one passes in their video. But this is the first and only tool in the world that will continue to innovate and be the leader of the pack. And this is why they don't allow Willie's tools to be in the window cleaning speed competition, because it's an unfair advantage. And to me, unfair advantage sounds fine. You know why? Because I'm ahead of my competition. You know what that else lets you do? It lets you bring down the cost, if you so choose. Bring down the cost with speeding up production, so you're right there where your competition is, somebody who's charging big dollars. You see, I can get in and get out quicker half the time than they can, because I know no one uses Wagtails in my area. No one. I kid you not. No one. They know about it, but they don't know enough about it. And it moves around too much. They just can't be bothered with it. This is why I'm ahead of my competition. This is why I can charge cheaper, and I do a fantastic job. To business owners, That's a high value, and that will sell itself. You'll literally write your own ticket when you can cut down the time on a tool like this, whether it be Mormon or Wagtail. That's just working smart, in my opinion. So whether you choose Wagtail, whether you get Mormon, Mormon has its good points and then its bad points. Wagtail has its good points and its bad points. I can go on and on about the bad points. One being that you got to mod the heck out of Willie's tools. But like I said, that's a preference. But with this Wagtail, there is no detailing involved because this tool gets the water off the glass as it was meant to be. Now, dog earing, that's just for people who are anal about water in the corners. And they don't want to change their technique up because they're not veterans. Like I said, the vets, before we had dog earing and these points, we had technique to get detail-free results. But I'm going to say it again. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Best believe you won't receive no dividends if you don't get this Highflyer, because this will put some bucks in your pocket and blow away your competition. Mac-a-Facka, peace, peace, peace.